See, our view is that the Calgary Flames don't need a new building. Our view is that the city of Calgary needs a new building. And frankly, when we put out Calgary Next, I was personally amazed that the city didn't say, thank you, let's do it. And I don't know if a group of taxpayers, one place is smarter than the taxpayers elsewhere. They've just decided a different point of emphasis, that there's value to these franchises. There's value to what they bring. I mean, if you do the withholding or do the mathematics on withholding, just on the basis of a $73 million cap US, so say that's 100 million Canadian, players in Calgary will leave behind in withholding, provincially and federally, close to half that, close to $50 million. So that's just on the withholding on player salaries. Then you got all our coaches, you got me, you got all the other people at Team Rings. I think we have 1,300 part-time jobs on game nights, and so on and so on and so on. So it's discouraging when you hear someone from the city say that we have zero economic impact. We think it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars. And again, it's discouraging when other venues cheerfully, willingly construct venues, hockey rinks in Manitoba, football stadiums in Manitoba and Saskatchewan, hockey arenas in Alberta, but our little city's a little smarter than all those people, and we're not going to do it. I'll give you examples. It's not just about the hockey team. When Garth Brooks played 12 shows in Edmonton or 11 shows, you guys see him down here? I didn't see him. So all the shows that are skipping this building now, part of it's they can make more money in Edmonton. Part of it's our building is so antiquated they can't handle the weight load of some of the big shows. So Garth Brooks played 12 shows in Edmonton and none here. That's a trend that will continue as long as we have the nicest building that was built in 1983 and subsequently flooded. So that's the building you're watching in now. And with Detroit's new building coming online, our building will be the oldest building in the league by more than 10 years. This fall, Detroit's new building is coming online. Like, I expect that in the next couple of years, some of my taxes will go toward a cleanup of that site. Some of them will go toward correcting the road system in that area. Some of them have already gone toward the library, fine with me. Some of them have already gone toward the music hall, which I'm not sure that's going to make sense for anyone in Calgary long term, but that's okay. Now I want some of my taxes to go toward fixing the stadium and arena project. So the larger question you ask, we stay out of politics as much as we can for a simple reason. We are grateful for, like you ask about the impact of the economy on our business. Okay, so you and I are married. I work for the Flames. You teach school. I get fired. We sit down at the kitchen table, say, where can we cut? What's the first thing that's going? Flame season tickets. All right, vacation be next, new car. Nothing important to your family in terms of long term. All the stuff that's luxury spending. And yet we haven't seen a decline in our season tickets. People have been amazing. They've started to partner up on them. Everyone's been fantastic with us. So I think the response to the community in Calgary, to our economy, with regard to us, has been amazing. Absolutely amazing. And you're saying you don't care if the Calgary Flames leave.
No, I'm not necessarily saying that. Where would they go?
I don't know.
Who else is going to pay $200? Like, we have some of the highest average ticket prices in the NHL. They're top 10. Right?
And you don't think we could find a place to go? You're with a straight face. You're saying that.
Yeah, I am. What do you mean? What about Seattle?
Let's see Quebec. Let's see. Oh yeah, they have a brand new building that meets NHL standards. Quebec.
Quebec. Yeah.
Okay, you just said we had nowhere to go.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, if your attitude is, if I get this.
We don't like being under the threat, and I'm saying. No,
Well, wait a sec. What Ken King said was, we're not going to make a threat to move. We're just going to move if we don't get the deal we need. And you're saying that's fine.
No, I'm not saying that it's fine.
Well, you just said Murray Edwards should pay for the building himself.
It's an option, but anyways, I won't debate you on it. Thank you for answering my question.
Well, no, let's go back. So let me just focus on the withholding on the players in Alberta.
Sure.
Federal and provincial withholding is $50 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see that walk?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. So how many years do you have to stay? Say if half of that went to the province and city, say $25 million a year. How many years does the team have to stay to pay for half of a new arena? 10. So the math works fine. They figured it out in Edmonton, but we're smarter here. They figured out public money is useful toward rejuvenating downtown and making a statement and keeping jobs. But we're smarter than that here. They figured it out in Manitoba, but we're smarter in Alberta. You know, it's not just my view on this. Taxpayers all over Canada have figured this out. Municipalities all over Canada have figured this out.